Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the deep playthrough of Gran Turismo 4. We are in the results screen of race 13 of the Formula GT World Championship, and again happy to report that B-Spec Bob was able to retain the first place in which we were in when I handed over the car after driving it myself in the previous episode on El Capitan. So basically only out of 15 races in the championship, it's the last event in the whole playthrough towards 100%. We only have 2 races left, and I do think we have to redo, or not think, I know for sure, we have to redo 1 race of the championship, assuming we gold the next 2, the last 2 immediately. But there's one that I think it was the second or the third race where I was on track to catch the first place car and actually win the race, but then the AI spun me out. It was on Motegi Speedway, so we have to redo that one. But yeah, basically 3 races left. That's really a weird feeling after such a long time with the game. And again, sorry, I have to, one moment. My racing goggles, or actually just my normal glasses, were a bit dusty. A bit mixed feelings. At the one hand, I really enjoyed the game so much I could just continue, but on the other hand, I also want to. There are so many games on my to-do list still. I have to finish Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring I never touched. Cyberpunk I never touched. I will wait for that big update once that comes in. GT5 I want to do probably after this one, but before that I also want to take a look at how Project Gotham Racing 4 is with the emulator. That's also a game that's talking about old school games that I really had fond memories of. It's extremely good car audio, car sounds, very visceral in that game. It's really a wild ride, so to say, and many others like Watch Dogs, playing as Aiden Pierce. I would like to do. I still have the whole Assassin's Creed series to do, and that's not even talking about newer games like Starfield, etc. So, but although I did read mixed reception on that one, I'm gonna focus first on some older games that I really like. Anyway, so mixed emotions, would like to continue, but also glad it's almost over. Let's get into the next race. No, first I'm gonna save the game because exit race, yes, because I'm afraid my Windows it has that little update icon. I don't want suddenly the PC to restart or reboot and I miss all my progress, or I lose all my progress. Alright, holy shit, we are at 99.3. We are indeed, this is the first time that I see that percentage. We are indeed very close to 100%. God damn it. Crazy. And it's also really weird that B-Spec skill level of B-Spec Bob. It started out this championship with 52 or 54, 52, 52 or something. So we basically got less than 100 skill points, but I must say he was really quite consistent in the results. So except that Motegi Speedway. So compared to the endurance races where often he did screw up still, even at that skill level, because I think his skill level goes all the way to 10,000, so around 5,000, which he is at now, is basically only 50% of max skill. So happy that that all went quite more smoothly than I expected. I really expected more races to have to redo. Anyways, I was afraid this one was coming up, Fuji Speedway, because I really don't like the layout of this track. The original track, the 1990s version, totally fine, super enjoyable layout, etc. But this track, they renovated it or they improved it between brackets, but for me it's a total step back. They did not include any brake markers, so it's really hard to reference your braking points. The white lines outlining the track, they have a lot of aliasing. There's a lot of shimmer, flickering and jaggies going on, really making it harder to make out the corners, especially without brake markers. They widened the track, I think, in certain sections, like over here. It's way too wide. It just feels just like GT7. All those tracks are way too wide. It really removes that sense of exhilaration, of really narrowing or blasting through narrow streets or tracks, so to say, and just hitting the limits, the blasting past. That is totally diminished when you have a track width where you can put in like 5 school buses from back to front, crossing it, so to say, or wait, how do you say that? There's there's a word I'm trying to find. One moment. I meant to say like school buses, or if you put something not parallel to something, but 90-degree turns. One moment. Yeah, I think perpendicular. Anyways, you can. The tracks are way too wide. Totally, in my view, reducing their appeal and the thrill of blasting over them. Anyways, it is what it is. Let's first do a practice run and a qualification run, and then I will do the first stint myself, and then I will, like all the other races, I will hand it over to B-Spec Bob. This is what I mean, it's so hard to make out the braking points. Normally to the right here in the fence you have like a 100 meter marker, you have a 50 meter marker, there's nothing here. And also there are no natural reference points like trees or stuff like that. You just see a fence with like countless fence posts. And you cannot really start counting the fence posts because they're too close together to see where the optimal braking point is. So it's just an overall extremely shitty revision of what was a very fun track. Happy that the original is also in the game, but unhappy that we now have to drive this one in this final championship, this version. But it is what it is. And that's what I mean. If you look straight ahead, you see those track outlines. They are basically little squares or little rectangulars. It's super duper aliased, jaggies all over the place. They're flickering. It's just a total mess. Also this corner, in this car it's not so bad, but in other cars it's only fighting understeer in that uphill sharp right-hander. Alright, so I need to brake a little bit before the curbing starts on the left. And again, over here, no reference point whatsoever. Fuck me, I was afraid of that happening. We are in pole position. I do think the time indicated, the blue time, 8.7 seconds gap. It's not true, because probably the other cars didn't do their full qualification round yet. Normally the gap is not that big. It could be like 1 second, 2 seconds or something, but not almost 9 seconds. But anyways, even if they do finish their qualification lap, I'm pretty sure we are in pole. So, and I know the track already quite a bit, so in this car track combination not fully yet, but good enough to just start the race, I would say. So let's do that now. Let's aim for some progress. Alright, we'll start in second gear. I don't have traction control. Man, these corners are so annoying. Both these uphill corners, it's just only fighting understeer. 6 seconds slower, faster. That's quite a lot. Over 1 lap. But I'm sure I will spin out somewhere. Or overshoot corners like over here. Or almost spin out like over there. Alright, let's try and improve my own time. Let's see what it is. So 1:21.4 is the target time. Let's try and get sub 20. By the way, this left-hander, this part over here, I think they widened it extremely. This is really what, it's super boring compared to what it was. Maybe I'm imagining it, but it looks way too wide, this part of the track. Such an annoying corner. Alright, 1:21.4. $1:21.7. We're actually slower. Fuck that shit. Of course I'm doing that to myself, disabling traction control. $1:28, half a second faster. Oh, fuck this fucking corner and track. gear, fuck me. What could have been a pretty good attempt, totally screwed up over there. It was quicker, 122, 20.2. Goal achieved. Still really weird. Why is the outside rear tire, right rear tire, the most worn when the track is counterclockwise or clockwise? I would expect more. Oh, fuck this fucking corner. I would expect more wear on the left side tires when you go clockwise. More right turns. But maybe it has to do with the tightness of the turns. Maybe there are more tight left-handers and more longer wide right-handers. I don't know. I am going in for a pit stop because that tire really had the best of its life already behind it. I maybe would like to go for another run just to get to know the track better. But we also just need to make some progress, and with B-Spec Bob we can accelerate time. So unfortunately, as mentioned before, if I would have limitless time, I would have done. I would do it all myself because these races are not even that long, only an hour and a half or something. But I don't have limitless time. I only have the weekend and maybe a couple of hours after work during the week. So that is quite unfortunate, but yeah, it is what it is. We are still in first place, so looking good. And the question is, will B-Spec Bob be able to keep the pace? Alright, I'm now monitoring for him to see if there are certain corners where he skids out structurally. Like there is one corner in Laguna Seca in this championship where all the AI, including Bob, they all skid out. Like 60% chance they will spin around in the dirt, go off track. But so far it looks pretty good here. Alright, he's driving a 125. Let's see what the AI drives. Or the competitor's AI. Bob is also AI, of course. Right, 127, but I think they were still not on fully warmed up tires. So let's check it for one more lap. What the AI's time is compared to Bob's time of 124. Yeah, Bob is really quite quickly lately. It looks like he's gaining quite rapidly on the AI. Alright, so the AI drives 125, Bob does a 124, so I'm perfectly fine with that. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. So I will end the episode here, guys. We'll let this run in between episodes, and then the next episode we will do officially the last race of the entire playthrough towards 100%. But we will also have to redo that Motegi Speedway race to get the Gold Cup. Hope you enjoyed. In the next episode, start of the next episode, you will see the result screen from this race, obviously. So to get it into the playthrough, the official Gold Cup. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you there. And for the meantime, do not forget, always do keep on gaming. Later.